What does a storm in a teacup mean to someone who has been beating around a dead horse? Well, probably he would just throw a caution at the wind and would sit to have his slice of pizza. You all must be wondering, what am I actually talking about? All these funny and bizarre sounding phrases are a perfect example of an idiom. Yes, idiom. Idiom, which means मुहावरे when you translate it to Hindi. मुहावरे क्या होते हैं? मुहावरे वो चीज़ होती है जिससे आप अपनी कही हुई बात को थोड़ा सा घुमा फिरा के छुपा कर दूसरे इंसान से कह देते हैं. There is usually a hidden meaning behind an idiom. Knowledge of idioms is very, very important for a learner who is trying to speak and write in English. Why? Because if you do not know the hidden meaning behind an idiom, you would probably make a fool out of yourself or sound funny or may insult the other person. Your message will not get across to the other person clearly. इसलिए idioms की knowledge होना, सही तरीके से उनके पीछे जो उनका hidden meaning है वो होना बहुत ही ज़रूरी हो जाता है अगर आप अपनी बात को सही तरीके से दूसरे इंसान से कहना चाहते हैं. Now, why are idioms important in English? Idioms are important in English because they add a dynamic effect to their writing and speaking. They are easy to use, they are fun, and they add flavor to your language. So together we will master them so that you do not find yourself in a tight corner next time you have to speak or when you listen to an idiom. Find yourself in a tight corner. Meaning, find yourself in a difficult position. English idioms can be confusing at times. But if you keep on practicing those idioms over and over again, the confusion goes away with the passage of time. So the key point over here is to practice the idioms that you come across. And let me tell you one thing more. Anybody, you, me, or anyone else can write an idiom. Practically every day a writer comes up with a new idiom. With the repeated use of those idioms, they become a part of the English language. So let's see in today's lecture how many of you can get your creative mind working and come up with some interesting idioms. The elephant in the room. Now you must be wondering, how can an elephant be in a room? Would an elephant ever be in a room? Well, yes, you use this idiom when you know that there is some problem, there is an underlying difficult situation present, but nobody wants to talk about it. For example, how will we use it in a sentence? His alcoholism was the elephant in the room. उसके शराब पीने की जो आदत है, उसके बारे में हर कोई जानता था. His alcoholism problem was known to everybody. Everybody knew that he has a problem with alcohol, but nobody wanted to talk about it. Running around like a headless chicken. Okay, running around like a headless chicken. Okay, you must be wondering what this is. If you have ever noticed or seen, after the head of a chicken is chopped off, for few seconds, it keeps running around in circles or just in haphazard manner around till it does not die off. Yes, it's sad, the chicken's head cut off and running around in circles haphazardly here and there. But this means when you have no idea about what is going on and you mindlessly continue doing something. This idiom basically means to run around doing a lot of things in a disorganized or an ineffective way. I have been so busy in the past few weeks doing something which makes me feel that I am running around like a headless chicken. Next interesting idiom your way. Earworm. Earworm. Have you ever wondered when you listen to a song which has completely different kind of lyrics which you did not like initially, but when you heard it, those lyrics stuck by your head and you are not able to get over them? Yes, it has happened to most of us, and it practically happens every time we listen to a new song that we do not like. But over the passage of time, we realize that the lyrics of the song have stuck by us. So what do you do? How do you feel about that? So this idiom comes in handy when you have to tell somebody that that song stuck by me like an earworm. The lyrics of the song by Pitbull were so grooving that they stuck by me like an earworm. Use it next time. Next interesting idiom, to hit the nail on the head. Okay, well, literally you would not be going around and hitting a nail on someone's head, but as an idiom, when it has a hidden meaning, what does it mean? It means to say the right thing. Sentence: I hit a nail in his head by pointing out his mistake. This means that I pointed out the right thing by making him realize his mistake. To cut no ice. Now obviously, for obvious reasons, we cannot cut an ice. Well, literally we cannot cut an ice. But what does this idiom mean? To cut an ice means to have no effect on somebody else. What you're telling someone, जो आप किसी से कह रहे हो, उसका दूसरे व्यक्ति पे, दूसरे इंसान पे कोई असर ना पड़ना. My advice: cut no ice with him. मैंने जो उसे सलाह दी थी, उसका उस पे कोई असर नहीं पड़ा. Chip of the same block. Chip of the same block. This means belonging to the same category. Children are the chips of the same block. इसका मतलब हुआ बच्चे एक ही कैटेगरी के होते हैं. So here were some funny enough idioms to make you laugh, yet they may have sounded bizarre to you. Trust me, they are not as confusing as they seem. All you have to do is try and relate each one of these idioms to something around you. अपनी आसपास की किसी एक सिचुएशन के साथ इन idioms को relate करके देखिए, या किसी इंसान के साथ relate करके देखिए. Then you would know how easy they are to use. I hope you had fun today learning idioms. See you next time. Take care.